Hello, beautiful spark of the divine. Welcome to the Earth and I YouTube space. It's Shayna here, and today's flow is all about letting yourself be seen. As you know, here we flow. So let's go. When we allow ourselves to be seen, we take down the barricades that we have put up in order to feel safe and validated. We are conditioned and taught to create an image that we identify with. And many a times as we move through life, we begin allowing this part of self to be seen. When what the reality is we really want to be seen in our authentic skin, our authentic state. It's a silly thing that happens to us, but the truth is undeniable that happens. And then we fall into believing that we are being seen and we are being ourselves when something deep within us is telling us this is not the case. It's really ironic because in my life, it has taken a lot and it's a continuing journey, but it's taken a lot to express myself authentically and to create authentically. I'm 25 years old. And the fact that it took me a solid 2 years of journaling to really feel like I was being genuine and being truthful in my writing is mind blowing. I struggled so hard because it was almost like there was a blockage, And the more that I kept at it, the deeper I came to seeing myself. And I bring that up because if you're struggling with your authentic expression, whether it's journaling, whether it's creating videos or dancing or whatever you're doing, understand that it is natural to feel confused and feel disconnected and feel like it's pointless. That's because you're chipping away at the rock, you're chipping away at this falsehood that you've decorated yourself in. We have to hold that space for ourselves first before we receive that validation from anybody else. You could go through your whole life and you could be a high-end celebrity or anything of the sorts that receives a lot of validation, and if you're not connected to yourself, you're not truly absorbing that love or that light because you're not open to it. That's why we have to break down these barriers and these blockages, because we have to truly receive that nourishment from love, from connection, from being seen, and from holding that space of divine intervention. We all have different outlets that make us feel aligned. That in itself is a journey in finding what brings you to life. What do you love? What inspires you? Being inspired is magical because it's not just enlivening you from within. It's literally telling you like you can create this. You have some kind of draw to this field. Having an unbiased perspective in that as well is super important because you're not putting too much pressure on yourself. You're not expecting yourself to overperform or to meet certain deadlines. You can always, hold yourself accountable, but doing that in a gentle and soft way, combining that gentle and soft love with that, crucial and cutting edge kind of discipline is the recipe for success. And, the topping of that is that you are the one validating yourself. You're not really ever looking for validation. You're looking for self-assurance. It kind of gets distorted and, hidden behind, the constant impulse and desire we have to be validated by the outside. But that's just the reflection of that deep craving of self-assurance. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be seen as you are. and understand it feels vulnerable. You feel vulnerable. And the more that you can grow strength in that place, the more that you are a warrior, the more that you are untouchable because you accept your vulnerability as a human being, but you recognize the strength and the power in protecting that part when nobody else is capable of doing for it what it needs except you. Do something creative today, whether you just doodle or make a video or dance or do something, and understand that you will just continue to get deeper and deeper. You're not looking for a finish line. You're not looking for, a milestone. Of course, you're setting yourself up for success still, but really embrace the fullness of the journey. And you are exactly as you need to be. You are created perfectly. The more that you love that and really embody that idea, you can hold that space for other people and deepen your experience in this life. Thank you for being here, my loves. And I hope you enjoyed this flow. I hope that it kind of woke a little something up in you. And I hope that you see inspiration as more of a calling than a simple kind of act. Keep an eye out for a couple movement videos in the future, and I am going to be posting more this month. I'm super excited about that. And if that's something you want to try out, try it out. Think about what you've always wanted to do and do it this month. Maybe not today, but do something you've always wanted to do this month. And let me know in the comments what that thing might be. I love you, fam. I will see you soon.